children, good morning all of you. I welcome you to 8th standard science class on behalf of SCHOOL English School. So children, your first chapter is crop production and management. You are going to be a little farmer at the end of the chapter. You are going to learn about farming, kitchen gardening, which is really an important task. Farming is there so you get vegetation. Farmers are there so farming is possible. And farming is possible so you get food. All vegetarians should be thankful to the farmers. Next, what all things you are going to study in this chapter is, first of all, for farming, what are the implements required? Then, to get the farm ready, what all activities are required? So first we start with agricultural practices. Agricultural practices is that activity which doesn't end up with one task. There are several tasks are being performed to complete agricultural practice or to complete a farming. To grow a crop is not an easy task. Now, was farming carried out right from the time when the life started existing on earth? No. Till 10,000 BCE, human being carried out a nomadic life. They moved around from place to place in search of food. First, they ate fruits, vegetables, whatever they got on their way, raw. Then, when they didn't find fruits or vegetables, they could not keep themselves starving, so they went on hunting animals to fill up their hunger. Then, after 10,000 BC, people started learning how to cultivate crops. From there, the farming started. In ancient time, farming was a difficult task for them because in comparison to current age, it was difficult because they didn't have much implements that would help them in farming. The farming work was tedious. Now, the advanced technologies have helped the farmers to do their work faster and in easier way. Previously, I told you about agricultural practice. Not exactly about agricultural practice. I gave you a term, agricultural practice. So you should know what is agriculture. Agriculture is nothing but farming. Every process that is included in farming is considered as agriculture. Now, to understand agriculture, you need to understand crop also. What is crop? This is your second term in this chapter, which you have come across. First is agriculture, second is crop. Crop is when plants of same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale. It is called a crop. If you grow one wheat sapling in your kitchen garden, it is not called crop. But when it is grown in a large scale, in a big field, that is called crop. For example, crop of wheat means that all the plants grown in a field are that of wheat, not a single plant which is grown in your garden. As you all know, children, that crops are of different types. Variety of crops are found in our country. But if you were present in the class, then I would have taken the names of the crops from you only. It's my bad luck. I have to give you the names of crops. Normally, we eat cereals, vegetables, fruits and pulses. These are the different crops grown. Now, our country has vast range of climates. Different types of climates are there in different regions. In few places, the climate is hot and humid, somewhere it is cold and dry. The climatic conditions like temperature, humidity and rainfall vary from place to place. Accordingly, there is a wide variety, or you can say rich variety of crops grown in our country. Now, major two categories of crops are decided based, or cropping patterns can be identified. Okay, they are Kharif crops and Rabi crops. Now, what are Kharif crops? The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The rainy season in India is generally from June to September, and paddy, maize, soyabean, groundnut and cotton are Kharif crops, as they are grown during just before the rainy season, right? In the month of May or so, the process starts. During the rainy season, rain starts and they get irrigated, and like this the process goes on. You see, it's not a one day or one season work. It starts from the rainy season, before the rainy season, just before the rainy season, and it ends up in the month of September, where after September you get the crop ready and you get the grains in the market for selling. So you will see, you ask your mom, your papa, when do we get rice? When do we store rice in our house? So you'll come to know, just after the winter or something like that, during the winter season, that time you get your parents store this grain in your house, right? So Kharif crop, what is Kharif crop? The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crop, and the duration of this crop in India is from June to September. And the examples are paddy, paddy is rice, maize, soyabean, groundnut and cotton. Again, these crops cannot be obtained in one place only, because all these crops need different types of soil, and also they require different amount of irrigation. Few plantations require more water and few plants require less water. That is what we are going to study in the later part of the chapter. Now we'll move on to Rabi crops. Rabi crops are the crops grown in the winter season, that is duration is October to March, are called Rabi crops. And examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, pea, mustard and linseeds. So we can see that despite the diversities, two broad cropping patterns which are identified, that is Kharif crop and Rabi crop. When is Kharif crop grown? It is grown in the rainy season, and the duration of it is June to September, and Rabi crops its duration is from October to March, that it is grown during winter season. Examples of Kharif crops are paddy, maize, soyabean, groundnut, etc. And example of Rabi crops, wheat, gram, pea, mustard and linseeds. Besides these two different categories of crop, there are pulses and vegetables which are grown during summer at many places, right? So now the next topic which we are going to cover is basic practice of crop production, right? This is that topic where it's going to tell you about different activities carrying out or carried out during crop production, starting right from getting the field ready till harvesting the ready crops and then storing the crops, keeping it ready for selling in the market.